What's up, boys and girls? I'm back, finally. I have a problem. I have a project where I think there's just a little too much information going on when the singing and the electric guitars happen at the same time. It gets a little busy. Check this out. In the midst of these 9 million tracks I got going on, I feel like the vocal and the electric guitar, the distorted guitars, are kind of getting in each other's way, or rather the guitars are kind of drowning the vocals a little bit. So I could automate this and do a bunch of funny things, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sidechain dynamic EQ on the guitars. So what this is going to do, it's going to take a dynamic EQ, and every time the vocal comes in, it's gonna dip down around between 2 and 5-ish K in the guitars, which is, you know, a lot of vocal information clarity happens there. Because I feel like if I pull too much of those frequencies out of the guitar, the vocal or the guitars get kind of dull. So here's how I'm gonna do it. I go. This is, by the way, my guitar bus. It sounds like this. Yeah, heavy metal is the law. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my guitar bus, however you route it. You do this on the bus. I go to favorites, where I put the plugins I use the most. I'm gonna use FabFilter Pro Q3, everybody's favorite EQ plugin, because it's awesome. So I'm just gonna put a little node right here, and then what we're gonna do is, first thing is we need to know which track in Logic is the track we're going to sidechain from. So in my case, vocal track we have up here, it says audio 26. So on the FabFilter, I go up to sidechain, I go audio, if I scroll down to 26, vocals, hell yeah, let's go. I click on that guy, and then to use the dynamic feature in FabFilter, you just pull on the outside of this wheel a little bit. You're gonna click on auto, and then you're gonna click your little sidechaining button here. Now this becomes the threshold for how much and when you want the vocal to start pulling those frequencies out of the guitar. This really is the bee's knees. I love this so much. So I'm gonna hit play and we'll see what happens. So already there, it's starting to leave a little more room for the vocal. So like that fuzzy, fizzy 2K, 5K range in the guitar isn't competing so much with the vocal, which to me sounds like the vocal's coming through much better. If we want to take this the next step, we can make this a little node-a-rooney and make that for the mid channel only. And if you don't know what mid side is, I really recommend checking out Dan Worrell's videos on mid side, because he will explain this much better than I can. But if I hit mid, now will only affect the mid channel, because I have my vocal mono. I want it straight down the pipe right in the middle. By using a mid EQ, I'm only scooping out the frequency in the middle, so the guitar is still nice and bright out on this side. I'm gonna hit play and we're gonna see what it sounds like. Subtle but noticeable, which is kind of what we want. And just to give you an idea what it sounds like when there's no vocal, here's a little spot. As we can see, there's no vocal here because there's a guitar solo there. And we'll see how the EQ does not react until the vocal comes in. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? And also, if you feel like you see it before you hear it, it's because of the latency in my system. I have a lot of wires going in a lot of places, and it takes a while for all that to get processed around the system. But yeah, check this out. I sidechain everything all the time. I think it's an amazing way to mix. And you can sort of like get the system to work for you rather than you having to manually add EQs and automates so much. Let me know if this was helpful in the comments, and let me know what you want to see next. Cool? All right, awesome. Catch you guys later.